Namaskar, this is Ishan, and you're watching History with Ishan. And I'm back with my next topic, where for the very first time on my channel, History with Ishan, we will be talking about a sport, but with an Indian twist. So, this is History of Badminton, the sport's Indian connection under the category of sports history. So, let's begin. Badminton's earliest version was back in the ancient times in China, where peasants played with a shuttle like thing that was smacked with their feet. In Greece too, this game was played where its version was called jeu de volant, meaning hitting the shuttle. Here, the game was played by children on either side of the court and hitting the shuttle with a wooden bat called a battledore. In medieval Europe, such a children's game was known as battledore and shuttlecock, where players kept the small feathered shuttlecock in the air as long as possible. This rudimentary form of the modern sport of badminton changed exponentially with the British Army officers stationed in Pune or present day Pune in Maharashtra in the 1860s. They introduced a net to separate the court and used a leather or a plastic shuttlecock with rackets of wood strung with animal gut. This version of the game was played in the backyards of the bungalows of these officers, situated near the ammunition factory or the Indian ordnance factories of present day Pune in the Khadki area. They called this game simply Pune after the garrison town. This game was then taken to England by the British and was widely played by the army officers there in Britain. This game then grabbed the attention of Henry Adelbert Wellington Fitzroy Somerset, the ninth Duke of Beaufort. He was so impressed by the game that he introduced it to his guests at a lawn party held at his estate. This estate was the Badminton House, and so the Duke named this sport as badminton after his own estate. However, way before the modern variant of badminton traced its origins to Pune, ball badminton was already a popular game in South India, where it was first played by the royals of Tanjore in Tamil Nadu in 1856. Over time, it gained popularity in other South Indian states like Karnataka and Hyderabad state. Now, the first badminton club was established in England as the Bath Badminton Club in 1877, after which they formalized the rules of the game, which was based on the ones that had its origins in India. The oldest world badminton body is the Badminton Association of England, established in 1893. The Badminton Association of India was established in 1934 and became the first ever governing body of the sport in the country. As for the world, the governing body for the game was established in 1934 itself as the International Badminton Federation. The sport entered the Olympics as part of the Summer Olympics at the Barcelona 1992 Games. India entered the Olympics in Barcelona 1992 with Deepankar Bhattacharjee and U. Vimal Kumar representing our country as the first male shuttlers, while the first female to do so was Madhumita Bisht. Of course, way before we entered the Olympics, probably the first popular name in the history of the sport in India was Prakash Padukone, who was the first Indian to win the All England Open Badminton Championships in 1980 and reached number one then in the men's world rankings of the sport. Definitely, over time, India stood strong in the sport of badminton with prominent names such as Pullela Gopichand, Saina Nehwal, P.V. Sindhu, Kidambi Shrikant winning accolades for the country, amongst many others, of course. While badminton grew to become a global sport with formalized rules and governing bodies, when you play the sport next time, just remember it originated in our country, though by the colonial powers. So that's all a very sneak peek into the history of this sport, which traces its origins to India, Maharashtra, and Pune, further down to Pune, of course. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please hit the like button, comment down below your views, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to my channel History with Ishan for more updates from Indian history. Thank you so much. Take care, goodbye, and Jai Hind.